Hey, good morning. It's Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, September the 1st. Welcome to September, a new month. Yes, the month that doesn't officially, but tells us that summer's over and we're back to school and we're back to other things that go on in our life. So, welcome to that. And tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow, I will welcome you to my first installment and video on the St. Francis series on animal spirituality. And I look forward to sharing my thoughts with you and you sharing your thoughts with me. But today, as we always do, we are going to quiet our minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Mark, chapter 7, verses 1 through 23. When the Pharisees, with some scribes who had come from Jerusalem, gathered around Jesus, they observed that some of his disciples ate their meals with unclean, that is, unwashed hands. For the Pharisees, and in fact all Jews, do not eat without carefully washing their hands, keeping the tradition of the elders. And on coming from the marketplace, they do not eat without purifying themselves. And there are many things that they have traditionally observed, the purification of cups and jugs and kettles and beds. So the Pharisees and scribes questioned him, "Why do your disciples not follow the tradition of the elders, but instead eat a meal with unclean hands?" He responded, "Well did Isaiah prophesy about you hypocrites, as it is written, 'This people honors me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines human precepts.' You disregard God's commandments, but cling to human tradition." He summoned the crowd again and said to me, "Hear me, all of you, and understand. Nothing that enters one from the outside can defile that person, but things that come from within are what defile. From within people from their hearts come evil thoughts, unchastity, theft, murder, adultery, greed, malice, deceit, licentiousness, envy, blasphemy, arrogance, and folly. All these evils come from within, and they defile." Let's take for a moment the digestive tract of most beings. We select what we're going to eat. We select how we're going to eat it, how we're going to chew the food, how it's going to then process its way through our stomach, and then how it's going to process its way out. Let's not get too graphic, right? But the fact remains that when you do this, you select what you're going to eat and if it's healthy or not. You select how you're going to eat it, rushed or not. You select then what happens, which is a stomach ache potentially. And then the result comes finally in the final stage. And all you're really affecting, except for maybe the people you live with, is yourself. So what Jesus is saying is putting the Pharisees and the scribes in their place is this is an important digestive tract, but certainly not one that is most important. And as he points out, the evil things that can come out when you don't pay attention to the other digestive tract, which absolutely has an effect on everyone. And this goes in the following way. First comes your thoughts. Just like what you select to eat, you select your thoughts. You select what you're going to think about, positive or negative. You select whether you're going to think about looking at the good parts of individuals and peace on earth, or you're going to look at the negative parts. Then those thoughts, in the other digestive tract, goes to how you're going to eat it, decides what your words are going to be. And that is an important part. Thoughts go to words, just like the food goes to how you decide to eat it. Those words are very important. Words can hurt. Words can lift up. I subscribe to a theory. It's never necessary to use any kind of vulgarity. It's just my personal opinion. It's not necessary. It aids no one, especially yourself. It doesn't show anything positive. Instead, your words need to try to be uplifting, selective on your words as well. Silence is an option and sometimes a good one. And then your words go to your actions. Thoughts to words to actions. And those actions, just like the final stages of the other digestive tract, are extremely important in what you are doing with your life of faith, your life of purpose, your life of compassion, and how it's going out to the world. This is an important step to consider each and every day. Thoughts to words to actions. And watching and reevaluating, just as you do with your diet, just as you say, I'm going to go back and look at what I eat and how I eat it, you're going to go back and look at what you're thinking, what your words are, and what your actions are. I know this isn't an easy thing to do, just like dieting. However, the result is so much more positive for the world when you look at it this way. You perform your thoughts, work your words, and work your actions that follow, and see how that can bring peace on earth. My friends, as I always say, we have our animal friends to look at. There are no negative thoughts in an animal's mind. There are no nasty words, vulgar words, cutting words. And there usually are not many bad actions either that follow unless they are instigated by a human. They are our models. They are put on this earth by God to be our models. We could follow them, follow ourselves, follow good examples, and put this gospel into action every day. Well, my friends, that's my message for you on this Sunday. As always, I hope it was helpful. You could take it into your day and into your week. I always welcome your comments and your thoughts, and I always appreciate you being here with me. Again, tomorrow, I will be with you at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We will start to look at the prayer of St. Francis, how it can relate very powerfully and in a good way to our animal spirituality and our own spiritual life. I look forward to that, but I hope you look forward to a very nice Sunday, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Take care, everyone.